Let me bring in Nagarjun because we're getting breaking news that's coming in right now. That as expected, Yatindra Sidramaya is going to be inducted in the cabinet. That's one power game that's worked out. Yeah. Sidramaya may not accept Rajya Sabha seat, but his son he wanted in the cabinet.
His son will be the successor of Sidramaya and he will take the legacy forward is what the CM feels. He'll be inducted in DK Shivkumar cabinet. He'll be one of the ministers in Chief Minister's cabinet now. So 2 spots already filled. One is the CM portfolio himself, which is the 32nd, and 31st will be Yatindra. So 2 confirmation already that who will be in the cabinet. Shivkumar will be in the cabinet. Mr. Yatindra, who is an MLC, will be in the cabinet, and likely a big portfolio will be coming his way. Either the water resource department or the industry department, which is prime portfolios in Karnataka, because Karnataka usually depends largely on industries and water also. Water department usually gets around 20,000 crore.
That's under DK Shivkumar right now.
That's under DK Shivkumar right now, and it's big portfolio considered big here. It has development works where you can reach out to many constituencies as well, because the water resource is a perennial subject. You would build dams, you do pipe projects, and industry is also big. You have big tech companies wanting to come to Bengaluru and around Bengaluru. You have Foxconn already here, which is manufacturing the Apple iPhones now. That's the big department that the Chief Minister's son is looking at, and most likely I think he would be given what he wants.
But tell us something, Sidramaya being such a tall leader, I think Yatindra Sidramaya is yet to reach anywhere close to the legacy of his father. This will of course make it one step closer to getting towards that legacy, but he's never really had to prove himself politically as much.
That's true. He was not the political heir of Sidramaya. There was his brother, Rakesh Sidramaya, who unfortunately passed away in 2014 when CM was back then the CM also. Yatindra was a doctor. He was a pathologist. He was always away from the politics of his father. He was not even looking at the constituency, which is the Chamundeshwari constituency back then. When his brother passed away, he had to fill in the shoes. Someone had to be available for the father to look at the constituency. When father was looking at the state, someone had to take care of the constituency, and Yatindra was pulled from his professional work. He had a lab here in Bengaluru, the pathology lab, and then he was told to come to the politics. He contested the election. He won last time, and then now this time around he vacated the seat for his father so that the father can come back to his previous seat, and Sidramaya won with a thumping majority this time around, and then he was chosen to be the MLC because he sacrificed his seat for the father. As an MLC, he will be the Chief Minister. He will be one of the cabinet ministers of Karnataka while his father vacates the chair. So it's a give and take for both. Some remedies so that the family is not completely unhappy and disappointed, because the one person in the cabinet, in the family, still remains in the cabinet.
Interesting. So Yatindra Sidramaya finds a place in the cabinet, that's for certain. That's confirmed. DK Shivkumar, obviously. Yatindra Sidramaya, the rest, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But let me bring the focus back to what's expected in the next few hours. Anaga Keshav is joining us live from Lok Bhavan. Anaga, all the action going to shift to where you are, 2:30. So on this date, this day of, in fact, 28th May will go down in the history of Karnataka. The day that a Chief Minister with such a great legacy, a leader with this kind of a legacy, Sidramaya, all set to resign as Chief Minister. 2:30 is when he's expected to meet with not the governor, but the secretary to the governor. We've seen that constitutionally, there's no mandate that, that meeting has to be physically happening. So what are you hearing from your sources in the Lok Bhavan? Will they accept that resignation or wait for the governor to come back?
Well, in fact, constitutionally, it is permitted for the governor's secretary to be receiving the resignation letter on behalf of the governor in his or her absence, and therefore, we believe that the resignation letter will be taken by the governor's secretary. But of course, if the governor prefers that his physical presence is required for acceptance, then there will be a change. The governor does hold that power. But by around 2:30, when the Chief Minister comes, the resignation letter will be handed over. He will be accompanied by his close aides to sort of send in that moral support and to stand by him and to stand with him. It's a question mark if DK Shivkumar will also be accompanying him, because this is a very big date that he has anticipated and waited for the longest time in his career. We are just a few hours away from Siddharamaya's arrival. Security here, I can tell you, is already beefed up. I don't know if you can see the barricades behind me, the police deployment, the police officers of the IPS cadre have already started trickling in to make sure that the law and order is maintained, that no supporter of Siddaramaiah comes here and makes a ruckus or creates a law and order issue, and therefore security is very well maintained outside the Lok Bhavan. At 2:30 when Siddaramaiah comes in, it will be, like you mentioned, a historic day in Karnataka, because we're talking about a stalwart on the same league as Devegowda, on the same league as Yediyurappa, resigned from his position, and this will be the end of Siddaramaiah as Chief Minister. So it really is a big farewell, end of an era, end of a socialist leader in Karnataka.